got a big box today. It's got 2 items in it, and we'll just go over both of them. Because I don't think I'm going to have much to say or do about one of them. It's very simple. Alright, that was super amazingly irritating. The camera fell. Alright, so I've got 2 items here. And it's a little later in the day, but I want to do these today. Alright, so, well, that's what we're putting both of them together. This is a toothbrush holder. We'll put that together in a minute. And this should be a dish rack. Should be. Alright, so this should be a dish rack. Let's open it up. I want to get this set up tonight. Is why I'm doing it tonight. Tonight before I go to bed. So, let's see what we got. This is an interesting dish rack. It is a 2-tier dish rack, believe it or not. So I'll be interested to see if it fits. I've been looking at these and hadn't found one that was affordable. I think this one was, I want to say it was under 30 bucks. Let me go make sure. Okay, yes, as of the filming of this video, it is under $30 on Tuesday, April the 8th. As y'all know, those prices go up and down randomly. And sometimes the companies that do the products, they don't have any control over it. I know I don't have much control over it with my books. Amazon puts my books on sale all the time, and I'm like, well, what is it? The audio books and the print books, they put them on sale all the time. I don't have anything to do with that. Oh goodness, there's a bunch of, so some things are falling out here. Oh, there's no more of that. Okay, this is, does it say what it is, or does it just say it's a dish rack? Well, it comes with directions. That's cool. It's not telling me what kind of dish rack it is. I don't think there was anything on the box. Made in China. Okay, it is a Hanle 2-tier dish rack. Hanle. Yeah. Hanle dish rack. Made in China. Of course it is. So let's see here. Oh, doggone it. They've done terrible, terrible things here. Like used zip ties. Alright, and I snapped them real close too. That's annoying. Alright. So I'm sure this is the bottom rack. And this is the dish thing. It holds the silverware. That holds the silverware, but I've got a better silverware holder. They just had a field day with these zip ties. That is the dish rack holder. And I suppose I should wash all this before I put it together. Shoot, it's getting really late and really dark too. Let's hope I can do it. My extra light didn't turn on. There. Alright. So I'm going to wash these real quick and I'll be back. I'm going to wash that. Okay, so we're going to wash all this real quick. Oh, I'm going to need a dish drying rack for the dish drying rack. I was washing this, and check this out. There are 3 little slots in there for forks, knives, and spoons. So that's cool, and it's got the draining slots on the bottom. Alright. My gosh, what is it with all these? They really had a field day with these zip ties. My goodness. These are the sides. These are metal. I guess that's important. This dish rack is primarily made out of metal. The bottom tray is plastic. This is plastic, but the rest of it is metal. I'm gonna wash this tray. I have a feeling this is going to be a little bigger than the one I've got. That moves easy. This moves easy. Oh, I see. This is the bottom. The bottom. Your little drain holes right here. Cool. All right. Get these sides washed. All right. This is taking a minute. I don't think I've ever washed a dish strainer before. All right, so it's got a few pieces, but it feels really, really solid. This is the bottom. And the reason I try not to wash stuff like this is because they're very, very hard to rinse. Obviously, because it's designed to drain water, it doesn't hold any water, so it's very, very hard to wash these. All right, that's going to have to be good enough because it's wire. Wire things are just so very, very hard to rinse. All right, so let's see how it goes together. Step 1 is basically the whole thing. All right, so let's start with the legs. Gosh almighty. See, there's soap right there. They're just very hard to rinse these. But so far, that's the most challenging part about this, is that they just don't rinse very well. So there should be some holes. Should be, but aren't. What the heck? Oh, I see. The image on the listing was a bit misleading. This goes on the bottom, but it looked like it was attached to the sides, but it's not. Alright, so let's see what we got. My gosh, it's still soapy. Yeah. You're going to have a real hard time washing this if you have to do it by hand. My gosh. Where's the... Is this a... oh, it is. Okay, so this little piece right here has the Phillips head on it. That's funny. All right. Getting down to business here. All right, that one's in. There's a hole in the bag. That is exactly what is going on. There's a hole in the bag. I just lost one under something, so let's hope I don't need it. I probably will. So yeah, there's a hole in my screw bag that is letting the screws all out. All right, that looks good. Well, it looks pretty stable. That's the bottom piece. Fits in the tray. That much is good. All right, so now we got, my gosh. So far, your biggest challenge is going to be getting all the soap off of the dish rack. At least that's what I'm thinking it's going to be anyway. Because that's what I'm struggling with. Not righty, tighty, lefty, loosying. Oh, maybe I got it. There we go. All right. And last side. Looks like there might be an extra screw. So that's good. Mine went under the bowl somewhere. You can't see the bowls, but they're on the table. All right. Well, that's pretty cool. Look at the, let me see if I can show you the, can you see it in there, the screw holes? All right. So it goes right like that. Is there supposed to be feet? Let me see what's going on. Looks like I got some rubber feet. So it's got some little rubber feet that go right here. They're a little too big, I think. So you put the little rubber feet on. It does give you an extra rubber foot. So that's cool. Then you've got this. I can tell you right now which way I want this to face. And you turn your little spigot to the direction that you want it to drain. And then this can hang on either side, I'm guessing. Whoops. All right, so there we go. So there's the silverware thing. All right. So it gives you an extra foot, and I think it gives you an extra screw, or at least I think I got an extra screw and foot. This popped off. There we go. All right, so this is together. Let me get it to where it's going to go. All right, so here's why I wanted a new dish strainer. Look at how limey this, the existing one is. That is all lime in there, and it's actually worse than you can see. And there's nothing getting that out of there. It's just awful. All right, it's taken me a minute to get everything cleaned up. I'll probably be washing everything that was in this dish strainer that I got. Yeah, I found a wine opener. I got a bunch of these. I don't need this one. This one looks gross anyway. Alright, I might be doing dishes tonight. That's gonna suck. Wow, is that gross. It is almost 9 p.m. I really am doing this late. Oh, I put a lot of bleach on there. That was the idea, though. Well, that sucked. My drain poking fork felt on the absolutely horrible side of the sink, so that's a problem. It's okay. I have new silverware coming. Alright, almost done. I'll have a bunch of dishes I'll need to wash tomorrow that were in the tray, the old tray, but that's fine. Huh, well check that out. You can pick up the whole thing. That's cool. Alright, let's see if it fits. Well, it looks like it comes out a little bit. Alright, it is in the right location, so let's go take a look. So here is where it is. It's a little bit too big for my spot, but I think it's going to be all right. Right now what I want to do is see if the water goes down. So let's do this. Well, I'm not sure if it is or it isn't. I think it is. All right. So I think it's all right. Let's take a look at it. See if I can get a... There's where it is. It's almost just a little bit too tall for where it's at, but I think it's going to be all right. So that is the end of this video, folks. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe, and I will talk to you later. All right, we got a new product here to review and put together. It is a toothbrush holder. The assembly instructions are on the back. Looks like a no-name toothbrush holder. This is all that arrived. There's no, yeah, it just says toothbrush holder black. So let's see here. I got this because my toothbrush holder stays wet, and I caught mold in it the other day, so obviously I really need to do something about that. So we're going to put this one together. Right after I destroy the directions. So I'm not sure that worked well because I totally destroyed the directions. There they are. All right. So this pad part is the bottom. This is really strange. All right. So do this. I think it's kind of having problems threading, but I finally got it. I'm turning the metal bar, not the all right, so let's tighten that in there. All right, not too bad. Then we put this in here like this, which is kind of strange. Oops. I almost put it on wrong. All right. So there we go. That's all there is to it, folks. So this is an open toothbrush holder. My hope is that this one will stay drier than the one that I've got. So, all right, cool. So far, so good. I'd say I like it. All right, that's the end of this video, folks. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe, and I will talk to you later.